With no lights or monitors switched on, then we can be seen, but the amount of grain we get from this is absolutely horrendous, so don't use it like this. When we switch on 2 of our monitors, then we get a serious reduction in the grain, and it becomes more usable, so you will definitely need some lights on yourself. With natural light coming in through the window, and this clears up most of the grain in the background, and our movement is looking a lot more fluent. As we are next to the window, then we are seriously overexposed. We can manually slide the exposure bar in OBS, and this helps things a little, but don't sit right next to a bright light source. Using a small ring light, and this wasn't too bad, but the overall image seems to be lacking sharpness, with it looking a little soft. The movement looks as though we are getting the full 30 frames per second. We then used 2 ring lights, and we still had quite a soft looking image in both the foreground and the background, and the frame rate seems to have decreased with the movement looking more choppy. Manually changing the exposure removed the overexposure from our face, but the frame rate didn't seem to improve. Switching on some coloured backlights, and the lights behind us became visible on our shirt. I'm presuming that this light is reflecting off the lens and back onto us, but this is not something I've ever experienced with any other webcam. You will need to be over 12 inches away for things to be in any kind of focus, and even then it's still quite blurry, and the closer you get, the worse it gets. Removing the green screen in OBS did do a pretty decent job, and that's without us making any adjustments to try and improve things, but we still look quite blurry. We manually moved the slider for sharpness in OBS to try and improve things, which it did slightly, but still not a fantastic image. This is a microphone test of the Trust Vero Webcam. This is the kind of audio you can expect from the inbuilt microphone. This can be tilted forwards and backwards, but there's no sideways turning available. You will need to mount it onto a screen or lay it down flat, as there is no mounting hole available to install it onto a tripod.